Kabuyelo, ay ay ay, kabuyelo, ay ay ay, kabuyelo masandawana, ay ay ay, kabuyelo, ay ay ay, kabuyelo masandawana, ay ay ay, kabuyelo, ay ay ay, kabuyelo, ay ay ay, kabuyelo, ay ay ay, kabuyelo, ay ay ay, kabuyelo.
Tonight on Sky's the Limit, it's Home on the Range for Marlin and Pattison. We welcome Barnes Bapela back home, spend time with a fan that builds homes, and Maria Matola gives us a tour of her home. But first, we chat to a player that's found a new home at Pjorkop.
Bit of a turnover of possession here. Modise with a fine pass. Here's Dominguez, and Pella waits. It's a goal! Musa Nyatama! Great football!
Midfielder Musa Nyatama has burst onto the Sundowns scene with the subtlety of a dynamite stick, exploding through defenses and scoring 2 goals that could only be described as genius. Musa, ngenxa yabalandeli, uphuma phi mfowethu?
Hi, I'm Musa Nyatama, playing central midfielder for Sundowns FC. For the fans, I'm from Davidton. I was born and raised in Davidton. One of the great locations in Gauteng, and I must say, I've had good times there. When I was growing up, I had a dream to play for one of the PSL teams. I never thought one day it would come true, but here it is. And the location, when you play in the grassroots, there's lots of Samayas in the location. Professional football, it's not like Samayas anymore. You just have to have a good technique and make sure that you work hard. I always had a dream while I was growing up, and now I think I've achieved that goal.
With that goal achieved, what's it like being at Sundowns?
Obviously, playing for a big team like Sundowns, it's always been good. I wanted to be here with all my heart, and I think now that I'm here, I always have to give 100% every time when I play. Playing for Sundowns, I want to win league major things with them and hopefully get a national team call-up.
Why do you think you're suited to the Sundowns style of play?
For me, Shushan and Piano, playing one-touch, two-touch football, make sure that the opponent run at all times, they don't get the ball. I can manage to give some 2 passes, playing Shushan and Piano as the coach wants us to play.
What's it like having Brabants and Jazzy Queen as part of the coaching staff?
Being around Coach Alex Bapela and Jazzy Queen, it's a great motivation for us. They always try to motivate us, and those are former footballers, and they've been in this game for quite a long time, and at all times they try to make sure that we do the right things and make sure that we're always on the right track.
And how do you mentally prepare for big games?
Playing against quality teams like Orlando Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs and Ajax, it's not easy, but at all times we must make sure that we score goals.
The Pirates game was your first real high-profile game in Brazilian colours. That must have been a big day for you.
The atmosphere was so great, and when I saw myself on the pitch with all those spectators there, it was a dream come true. But I think there's still more to come, and I must just keep level-headed and be focused.
Take us through that goal you scored.
I didn't have to trap the ball. I had to hit it first time. You have to position yourself well, and the technique has to be good. It was a great goal, and the quality of the cross and my quality, obviously, of positioning myself and scoring goals. It's something that we do in each and every training session. It was one of those great goals I've ever scored in my life.
Musa, for you, what do you think the secret will be to winning the PSL this season?
You have to take one step at a time, one game at a time, and I think we've been preparing very well during our pre-season. We don't have to prepare differently when we play against a bottom team or a big team. We just give the same preparation with the quality of the players that are surrounding me. I think there's nothing that will stop us.
How are you dealing with being a celebrity footballer?
Yeah, obviously, the fans, without them, we wouldn't be playing great, and they always motivate us at all times. I must make sure that every time I'm humble to the supporters, to everyone around me.
On a personal level, what is Musa Nyatama's game plan?
Each and every game or each and every practice session, I give 100%. I always have to give quality passes to the strikers and make sure that I'm in a position to also score goals. When it comes to motivating myself, it's me, obviously, that has to talk to myself, look at myself in the mirror and say I can do better than what I did before.
Well, we can't wait to see what Musa sees as better than before. Bring on the brilliance, Nyatama. The Brazilians have a large, loyal army of fans supporting them. We spent some time in Diepsloot with one such Sundowns soldier and got his views on the team and being a member of the Sundowns family.
I'm Justice Sepayi. I'm a big fan for Sundowns. I eat Sundowns, I enjoy Sundowns, I live Sundowns. My son, my wife, all they support Sundowns. Then I decided to paint the logo into my house. People here in Diepsloot, they call me Mutsepe, Patrice, because my president is my role model. I enjoy living in Diepsloot because Diepsloot is still developing. And myself, I'm doing construction. Being developed, you can get opportunity of building the road, building the house, building the schools, because being a citizen, I can qualify to get tender. I like building because I inherit from my father. My father was doing building. Then every day I go with him, was teaching me how to put the bricks, how to cut the darker, how to put straight, butter pass, dumping level. Then I become interested. Myself, I've done 60 houses in Joburg. I started my company, it was 1998. I started my own business because I want to be my boss, myself. I know that I can create for myself. I can work maybe 10 jobs at the same time and then get whatever I want on my side. Because if I can work to somebody's boss, I can't get the money that I want. I like football because like weekend is like sports, entertaining. Because like working from Monday up to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then you get some fresh mind. Because being away from industrial to sports, then you can be energized. The last season, they were playing, but they didn't play bad. My favorite game last season, it was the last when we played with Chiefs at Loftus, where we beat Chiefs 2-0. We were so close to win a league when we beat Chiefs. Then we were supposed to beat Amazulu because the players were so tired because they played 4 games within 6 days. Then it was difficult for them. That's why we draw with Amazulu. Is where we lost the league. This season we're gonna surprise a lot of clubs because the one thing that I like is the coach, because the new coach, he was a former player. He's got a lot of experience. You know, he was the assistant for Barcelona in overseas. Imagine that experience comes to here, South Africa. He can communicate with the players. And also, the players, they know each other now. That's what I've got confidence. Sundowns gonna win this season. We're gonna win league. We're going to win another 2 cups. My favorite player is Surprise Muriri because the way he plays style, the way he collected ball, the way he surprised us. Like maybe we lost, he comes, then we become a substitute, then he scores. Nyandora is a good player. He can defend, he can score from far away. And also, he's so strong in midfield. And also, he's a motivator. He can talk to other players, communicate with them. Let's defend, let's work hard.
They want to increase the pressure on the... Mokoena takes it. Goal! Sundowns! Scored by Mushekwe with his first touch of the game.
Mushekwe is an intelligent player, and he knows, and he's clever. He can score by head. He can score by foot. He's so fast and is so aggressive as a good player.
Secures a point.
I like the style of Piano Shusha. That's why I enjoy to be Sundowns supporter.
Marlin is not only a football nut, but he's also addicted to a game where you chase a little white ball called Damn It around a park. Matthew Pattison, on the other hand, has never played the game and was keen to try, so we decided to take them to the experts to get a tip or 2.
I really do battle to find time to play golf. I mean, it does take a lot of time to play. It's like 4 or 5 hours if you want to play around a golf. But I'd love to be able to make more time to play golf.
If you now start without lessons and you basically just start on your own sort of steam, you're going to tend to pick up bad habits. So it's very important to learn the correct way, learn the basics and the fundamentals first, and then go ahead and practice those basics.
It's tough because automatically you get frustrated because you want to pick these things up straight away, but it's not like that, you know. It's a very, very technical game, and you've got to have a lot of skill to play this game. So, you know, you've got to admire the pros and you know, how good they are, because, you know, it's not easy.
The main thing is to, you know, keep it simple. Especially as a beginner, you know, he needs the fundamentals, like the grip, the posture, just so that, you know, he's on the right track, and when he's practicing on his own, he's not doing the wrong thing.
Golf, what is its intrigue?
I think for one, you're outdoors. It's a ball sport. It's something that any kind of ball sport I've enjoyed. Tennis, cricket, anything outside, playing with a ball. And secondly, it's a test. It's not easy. One day you're good, and the next day you're the worst player ever, and you're always trying to find out why. And when you do hit one or two good shots, it's such an adrenaline rush in a way that calls you back.
Kicking or striking a soccer ball versus, you know, making a swing or striking a ball, there are some similarities, yes, in the way that the body moves.
Golf, obviously, it's an individual sport. Football's more of a team sport, but definitely on the skill side of things and the technique, you know, there's a lot of similarities.
So explain the explainer.
The explainer is basically a tool that we use to try and explain to a guy where his club needs to be traveling. It's quite an interesting piece of equipment. We give the guy a roller instead of a golf club, and what it actually does is it creates muscle memory. Because the club is quite heavy, he's now swinging on a perfect path, and that definitely helps his body remember those swing positions.
Football-wise has been great. You know, hopefully I can keep doing well and playing games and you know, enjoy my football, because the last 2 years football-wise has probably been 2 of the best years of my career, so I've really enjoyed it. On the other side of things, away from football, it's been tough at times with the family and stuff, being in the UK and sort of commuting between the two. But when we enjoy South Africa, you know, there's so many things to do, and it's been great for us, and we've enjoyed it.
It's very tough to sit on the bench, but, you know, in football you have your ups and downs. And even in life, you know, especially with me getting on in age, you know, try to use my experience to help the younger keepers that come through. But everybody wants to play. That's why we're here. We're here to play the game, enjoy it. That's how life is, you know, you just got to take a few knocks and work hard and take your opportunity when it comes.
In terms of, you know, amateur golf, the most important thing is teaching the guy to two-putt. A lot of guys make the mistake of striking the ball well, practicing a lot on the range, but getting to the green and making 3 or 4 putts before he gets it in.
Yeah, I learned a little bit. I mean, luckily with me, I've been playing for a while, so it's just small details for me. It's mainly on the putting green that I need most of my help, I think, because on the green is where you use most of your shots up, and that's true for me. And hopefully his little tip will help me today. It's good fun to watch Paddy have a swing. I mean, being a novice, it was a good laugh to watch him. But firstly, it's always nice to see where you go wrong. I mean, that's the only way you improve, and especially in a game like golf, you don't always hit it right. Well, most of us never hit it right. And to see where your fault is good for you.
Oh, I enjoyed it a lot today. First time I really came to a driving range and played, you know, and hit a few balls. You know, I thought it would have took me a lot longer to hit a few clean ones, and so I was very surprised that the advice the pro gave me was good advice, and you know, I learned quite quickly, so I was quite happy with that. And yeah, it feels good to hit a few clean balls.
I think he did really well. I mentioned to him that once he starts getting his contact right, I think that he's a very natural sportsman, and it showed up today. As soon as he started striking the ball, making contact with the ball, he started to hit great shots, and the more he enjoyed it, you could see he started to loosen up. Because beginners tend to be very tense, very anxious. I think as he loosened up, he got a lot better.
So I've had quite a lot of time on my hands to go and take it up, but it's probably a bit of laziness. It's just, you know, getting that push to go and do it. So, you know, today's been good, and it gave me that sort of feeling that I want to do it again. So, you know, I think I'll definitely start taking it up.
That's it from this episode of Sky's the Limit. See you next time when we bring more from the world of Sundowns. Till then, Kabuyelo Masandawana.
Kapela matla